Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pikmin 2! It's been a dick already, this game, clearly. So, in the last episode, we came here to the Hole of Heroes. This episode, we are going to continue working our way through the Hole of Heroes, and as I promised that we'd find out what this dungeon's thing is, and I intend to do so. This fucking level can be a bit of a shit. This is not the only dungeon that has this specific level layout at one point, and every time it comes up, well, I mean, obviously, you know, there's only one more dungeon in the game, so you know it's only going to come up technically once more, but it's a real bastard, because you can't really do anything with anyone other than blue Pikmin. There is a candy pot bud over there, which you can use for conversion if you need it. I would basically say find one enemy at a time and focus on completely taking out that enemy, and then repeat. Throwing is your friend here, generally speaking, and yeah, speed her on, let's just clean up the enemies in this level. And there we go, the end is here, and there is a single treasure over to the side there as well. I am literally not going to bother with corpse cleanup on this level because it's so irritating, because I only have, what, 15 blues, and so I just have to do it literally one at a time because you can only use blues, really. It's just not worth it. So, I'm going to open this little plug here. And then your treasure is over here. Ooh, excellent. I can actually use that nectar. I was going to say, God, that's bloody close there, that we've only got 15 blues, and you need 15 blues to carry it, but there are candy pot buds around here, and you can reach at least reach them. That one you can reach by the land. So you can get, obviously, non-blue Pikmin in it, which is very handy. Cool, let's bring that... Oh, no, you need 12 Pikmin to carry it anyway. Cool, let's bring that back. And this, corned beef. It doesn't have the key on it, though. Oh, no one that isn't British is going to get that, but corned beef cans used to... I think they do still have... There's like a key on the side that you twist. I can only describe it as a key, and it basically goes around the edge of the can and opens it. It's like a can that opens itself, but literally... A, you can fuck up your fingers with them, and B, I've only ever seen them on cans of corned beef. I've never seen them on a can of any other type of thing. I'll put a picture up of what I mean, like the beef key. But if you're not British and over the age of, like, minimum probably like 20, you've probably never come across them before. Oh, this level is a bastard. So, welcome to the Ranging Cloister. He's back. He can only follow you so far. I'm going to hide my Pikmin in that corner where I am going to assume that they're safe. That may be a terrible move in the long run, but basically the Cloister can only target your active captain, and basically I can be pretty clever here for keeping my Pikmin safe in the corner. I want to take out all of these cannon beetles before engaging. Obviously, the Cloister is here, and the Cloister can't actually really be engaged by the cannon beetles. You might think they can, but actually his only weak spot is the gill, which can't be hit by the cannon beetle shots. So, speeder on, well, speeder have been on, and I will try and take out everything here. There's also, by the way, falling rocks to be aware of, and though I've hidden my Pikmin in a corner, you can open up some of these alcoves with the gates on it, but the reality is that's just too difficult to do quickly enough with all the shit that's coming at you, so I just leaving them in a corner actually generally tends to be fine. Cool, let's see what I can do. Oh no, we've been seen. Right, this is gonna get suddenly a lot more dangerous. I'm gonna try and... Oh no, I've lost too much to one of these before. Right. Let's keep a real close eye on that homing shot. Regular cannon beetles ain't so bad, but it's the decorated ones with the homing shots that can absolutely ruin my day, and I really do not want to be running around here with this many bloody Pikmin. Oh, this is so dangerous. Right, okay, cool. Oh, no, not cool. There's another one coming in. Right, you'll notice I've zoomed the camera about as far out as it'll go. That is entirely by design. Right, that one will hopefully hit him up the ass. There, good. He's nearly dead. The bloody Ranging Cloister is following me, but as I say, it's not actually a huge problem for now, just because it can't actually really do a great deal of damage. I heard hard. Oh, I heard bad. I heard hard, I think I said that. Get the fucking... This is bad. This is bad. Why is there two of them rolling around? This is not on. But Olimar weirdly got hit there, which is less than ideal, but I think I've only lost one Pikmin on this so far. I don't like any part of what's going on here. Right. God, these two fucking... This level is evil. Right, this should at least kill one of them. That's pretty good. The other one is dying. I'm going to hide my Pikmin back in the corner again. Right, okay, cool. Guys, you go there. You know what? Now it's actually time to hide him in an alcove. Handily, actually, this alcove also contains the way to the next level. Cool, we will put them there. Where's Olimar? Olimar is with me. Wonderful. Right, let's just actually leave them there in the corner. Do your own thing. Be happy over... Or don't. Or come crawling back. That's pretty cool too. Right, they're definitely safe there. That's good. So, now back to business, I suppose, of... let's take out these cannon beetles. Speed her on. Never underestimate also the power of the rocket fist against decorated cannon beetles. It's pretty good, actually. I think we've nearly got this guy. Cool, he's dead, and now my concerns are eased. Brilliant. I only need a small amount of Pikmin to take this guy on. And actually, if you're this far away from him, he just stops entirely. He goes passive, which is great. So I want to take him on with some reds and some yellows. And see, part of me's like, oh, where's the president gone? There we go. Part of me's like, yeah, let's fart him and just make this a bit faster and easier. But actually, it's just not really worth it. So remember, your trick is to spin him around with one captain, then quickly switch to the other captain. He'll have a brief moment of bamboozlement in which you throw a lot of Pikmin onto his gills. You then follow him around as much as possible. When he shakes everyone off, whistle everyone back, and I can't switch captain again. Shit. You need to make sure, yeah, you've got the ability to actually switch captain. So basically, you want all of your Pikmin to be with one captain, not the other. But you should be able to keep him essentially endlessly bamboozled. Like here, he will spin around a little bit, but then we can just spin him back to being on the president. Cool, speed her on, let's finish off the Boister. Cool, it's no surprise that the Ranging Boister also contains the only treasure for the floor, so let's gather that up as well as all the remaining stuff. Every single one of these corner alcoves is empty. There are no eggs, there's no additional treasures to find. They're just there to potentially, I guess, provide a place to hide, but that's not as useful as you might think. So that is the Joyless Jewel for 100 quid, and then time for some corpse cleanup, and I'll catch you on the next level. So here we actually get another rest floor, which is very nice to give you. It's very liberal with the rest floors in this one, and weirdly, so these actually contain a crimson candy pop bud, so it'll just transform your red straight up. The reason it gives you that should be obvious when we get up ahead here, that there is actually a Bulbmin here, and I think basically these are the only remaining, I think, queen candy pop buds in the thing. So it wants to give you the opportunity to transform your Bulbmin into a real Pikmin so that you can take them out the dungeon with you. That's not something I'm hugely concerned about at this point. I would actually rather have Bulbmin because Bulbmin are, as discussed previously, the perfect Pikmin. So there'll be a number of situations in which they are useful. Now, what I want to do here is split everyone off, and I want to take my whites and my Bulbmin. There's 2 doodle bugs on this floor, so I'm going to try and track them down. And I want people who are poison immune to avoid embarrassing situations. There's one. So, as ever, you want to hit it 3 times, and oh, there's another one. Shit, I really don't want them actually on the field at the first time, because at the same time, because it makes them much harder to ensure that you hit both of them 3 times. Right, that one's at least done with. This one, I'm not even sure if we hit it once yet, which is slightly embarrassing. Depending on what spits there. Okay, cool, it's better burp. That's great. And there it is a second time. Cool, brilliant. Right, so that should have been everything there. So, I'm going to suck all of this down. Then with everyone back together, it was actually off camera slightly, but I've used the red candy pop, the queen red candy pop buds to get some more reds. Well, that's queen candy pop buds, I use them in red form. So we got some Bulbmin, we got some red, we got a lot of stuff. There's an exit hole there, but we're not going to take it. We're going to go down, of course, to the next level. So, this level is a strange one. It's actually got a shit ton of Bulbs on it. And you basically got to keep your wits about you here because bad stuff can potentially happen. We've got quite a good layout in this though, where we're not imminently in danger, which is nice. Your real focus should go on the Spotties and on the Fiery Bulblax. Those are the ones that will give you the most trouble. Fortunately, I've got an obscene number of farts and burps, and I want to use them to best effect. So as soon as this gate is down, I'm actually going to pull these guys back, and I'm going to watch that Spotty. Because the Spotty's going to come over here relatively soon, I'm pretty sure. Or he's going to fuck off. Either of these are good. Right, he is coming over here, excellent. So I'm going to try and burp him when he gets close. Ideally, I want to burp him and this sleeping one at the same time, but if not... Oh, he's definitely seen me. Cool, let's bring him towards me as much as possible. Just get him out of the way of any other nonsense. Burp him, wonderful. Let's kill him quickly. Basically, I don't like spotty bullbears, they can be really nasty, so take them out as quickly as possible. Now I'm just going to go through and take out the others in fairly traditional fashion. That was a bit of a panic burp there because I realised basically it hadn't switched enough to my purples, and so I wasn't throwing them in time, and it's like part of my brain was like, oh no, stuff's going wrong, and I'm like, I've got 11 burps. Freaking use them, I suppose. So let's continue my cleanup with the speeder on, I suppose. You'll notice I'm leaving the fiery ball blocks to last. That is by design. Oh, and that's basically everything. Cool. Right, so, hey, whoa. Oh, that's the annoying thing about trying to separate out my Pikmin by colour without having them grab shit. So, I'm going to grab my reds, and I'm going to grab me Bulbmin, because I want to take on... There's a white in here, isn't there, you cheeky bastards. A lot of whites, actually. They clearly didn't separate properly. Because, yeah, I want to take on the fiery ball blacks, and... Obviously, these are the only guys, even when farted, that are immune to him. So let's try and... I'm going to fart him anyway, just to be sure, because... not fart, burp, because I don't like taking chances in this dungeon. We are on sub-level 9 of, I think, 15, so I still want to hold on to as many Pikmin as possible, so we don't take chances at this point. Wonderful, with him dead, he's got the only treasure on the floor, this massive can of sardines, or something like that, I think it is. Cool, right, let's clean up the other corpses and wait for that to get back. So, these are some water chestnuts. I've heard of them before, but I don't really know what they are. They sound, I'll be honest, kind of nasty. But that's us basically done on here. The goal is behind that door over there, which didn't work. Oh, don't fail on me now, pointer. Come on. This is the final recording session. You just gotta hold out this long. That's all I ask. But yes, I will catch you down on the next level, which is our next boss level. Yay! Yes, in case it wasn't clear by now, boss rush is this cave's thing, which I mentioned last episode. Now, you got 3 main hazards on this level. You got poison. You got mitites that'll just come and fuck you from various places. And you may have seen the final one over there. Emperor Bulblacks. 2 of them, in fact. So, I'm going to basically move around here first, basically, because if mitites fall during a fight with Emperor Bulblacks, that can be deeply problematic. Because there are 2 mitite drop points, and they will just, basically, your Pikmin will have a bad time. I'm going to maybe try to fight this first one with burps. That first one is in a really bad position, I'll be honest. And the second one's in a much better position. I am actually going to try and disable that point first then. Let's grab my white and my Bulbmin and try and disable the poison from a distance. Did we manage that? We did. Wonderful. Can you come back safely? Excellent. Right, so we want to take him on now with, let's get my Bulbmin and my reds. I don't want to burp him, but I do want to fart them, just to make it as quick as possible. So let's fart them, and hello, Emperor Bulblacks. How are you doing? You're there. Wow, you're really not rising to the bait. There we go. Cool. I want to throw Pikmin on him here on the face there, and hopefully before he even has a chance to figure out what's going on, he's dead. Though he did actually kill 4 of them, which is problematic. But there we go. Right. So, let's watch out for these mitite drops. So they're going to come again. I'm going to try and trigger this one from a distance. Nope, we're not biting, are we? Cool, there we go. This is what I wanted to do the first time I fought Emperor Bulblacks, was this thing where you just take him on immediately quickly there. Oh, he killed a lot there. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a bad one. So... What happened there? Holy living fuck. Oh, such a bad time. Oh, we've lost almost all of our red Pikmin. Every single one. Shit. That's going to be a real problem going forwards. Okay, shit ass. Right. Good. And I even wasted a burp on him. The mitite scared stuff, and then he just killed everyone around him somehow. Right. I'm just going to bin burps onto him at some point, because... Guys, why is no one attacking him? What the fuck? He's only burped briefly. Right, let's bin another burp. Fuck it. I guess this is how we're playing this game now. Everyone's just decided to not attack. Come on! Attack him! Jesus Christ. That is the second incredible amount of shit I've faced from Emperor Bulblack, and I feel unfairly. Emperor Bulblack should not be a difficult enemy, and yet he's given me so much shit on multiple occasions. I just lost like 30 Pikmin to one of them there. Fucking balls. Right, I guess the real question is how many reds does that really leave me with? Reds and bulbmins combined, because they can serve a similar role. 12. And I think a couple of them are whites. Cool. That is not great. Right, do actually... Well, I don't really need reds for anything from here on, do I? Maybe I don't. Let's hope I don't, otherwise I'm going to have a shocker. Let's check my notes up ahead. No, I think we might be fine. I'm just going to have to use purples and some liberal uses of farts, because reds, there's nothing fire-wise, but reds are my go-to combat Pikmin, and without them, this is potentially a problem. Cool. This is the treasure for this floor, though. This is one of the old ROB blocks, the treasured gyro blocks. Who remembers the ROB? Well, not me, because it was even before my time. But it's a thing, and we'll see more of that going forward in this dungeon. Oh, certainly. Right, next floor, please. Can't get much worse, I suppose. Now, this level is nasty. It's another boss level. It's one we fought before. It is everyone's favourite, Emperor's Bulblax. And we start at the business end. This one is really quite evil. Basically, we need to get our Pikmin behind her, really. She is constantly pooping out from this end, so we haven't got a huge deal of time to do this. But we need to get round to the front, not only to fight her, but to actually have a better chance of doing anything, really. Because she has an annoying new trick here, which I really don't want to happen. So I'm going to start knocking this gate down. She doesn't attack, and behind that geyser is the only place in the entire map that is safe from that attack. So I'm going to make sure I just kill her babies there. Right, let's separate out now, guys. I want to take... No, don't attack her, don't attack her, you fools. Right, okay, she's making an uncomfortable amount of babies, so I'm going to hide everyone back there. Fight some of these guys. Ah, fucking Christ. Yeah, remember to take on these guys with your captains, because they're just such a risk taking them on. Otherwise, I want to get just my purples, but that's going to be a real nightmare, isn't it? Oh, God. What a mess. No, guys... Right, we can't... No, get away, you little bastards. No, you come back. Oh, this is such a mess. I hate this cave for so many reasons, and I hate this version of this boss. Ugh, right, okay, come on. Oh, we've lost a couple of Pikmins already. Right, okay, you know what? I'm gonna say that's enough. That's enough, guys. You can go back there, and you can stay there. Right, let's go. We need basically one captain to... God, you see how fast those Bulboblover can just fucking destroy shit. Right, let's just start the fight, fuck it. So, you throw them onto her face, it's the same as the last one. She will freak out a bit, and when she does, make sure you whistle off in time, and now she will start basically squashing everything. And that's the new part, is that she drops boulders on you when she does that attack as well. Those boulders can hit anywhere on the map that isn't literally in that section there, with the holes on the next floor. Other than that, nowhere is safe. I think I took some hits there. Don't know, can't be sure. So whenever she hits the wall, she will trigger that. So you gotta be super aware of that. Other than that, she fights as she did before, so we can happily just cut until I am done here, unless something shocking happens, which, quite frankly, based on this run, it's going to, so... We lost a lot of purples there. Oh, this is going so badly. Are we even going to finish this cycle? Yes, we are. Cool. Fuck, man. I am low on Pikmin at the moment. 37. This is not good. This is so very not good. Even Olimar's looking a bit bloody worse for wear. Ah, those bloody lava can really fuck you up, you know? Well, at least we've still got enough to carry these treasures back and hopefully do the remaining actual floors all right. Because it's all bosses from now on, basically. Well, we've got one more rest floor, and then we've got 3 bosses in a row. So, hopefully, everything will be alright. I'm going to clean up here, and we'll head down to the next floor. The next rest floor and final rest floor. So here, there's only really 2 things of importance. There is a Queen Candy Pot bot, and weirdly enough, you'll see why when we get to the next level, I'm going to use blues for this. We got 3 bosses to fight, and only one of them are red useful on. 2 of them have so much water on the field, they can only really conceivably be fought with blues. So the more blues you've got, the better. Other than that, we've got one of each of the iridescent beetles. We've got an iridescent glint beetle, iridescent flint beetle, and a doodlebug. So I'm going to kill them, flower everyone, whatnot, head down to the next floor. Oh, also, I completely forgot about that. The iridescent glint beetle actually has a treasure in it. which had completely escaped me. But I sucked down a couple of burps, which was nice. I think everyone is basically... Oh no, we've got some blues that still need flowering, so fortunately we have got this. But yeah, we get another gyro block at this point, so hey, that's another one for the collection. Let's flower up these remaining blues, because they are actually going to be my fighting force for at least the next 2 levels. Cool, now I will see you on the next level. No more lies. Well, no, I should actually bloody show off the damn treasure that's on this floor, shouldn't I? Fool. So, this is for another 80 quid, like all the gyro blocks, the Lost Gyro Block. Wonderful, let's head down to level 13. So, I'm assuming you immediately recognise what boss this is. Unfortunately, there's nothing too fucky here. There's no like, extra enemies or shit like that to mess with you. Your only thing here that does mess with you is there is a ring of water surrounding it. You can try and lure it away from that, but I really would not recommend that. Trying to lure this boss into doing anything is problematic. So, this is, of course, Man at Legs. You'll notice, therefore, I'm fighting it entirely with blue Pikmin and with Bulbmin, because all of them are immune to the effects of water. So, my only advice for this one is, like when we fought it last time, fight slow and steady, wait for it to do that move, and then the gun comes out. You then come around here and hide from the gun. It'll do usually 3 rounds. When it's definitely safe and the gun goes away, go back in, and you should be able to do just under 1/4 of damage, depending if you're farted or not, each cycle. You won't get a little Pikmin on top, but that's your moment to call it back. Rinse and repeat, and I will just actually cut until it's done, because it's not a very exciting boss fight the second time. Oh, that was bloody close. We only just got him in that cycle, and I knew it was being risky there, and he would have fucked me up otherwise. But yes, he drops, unsurprisingly, another gyro block. So let's bring that back. And this is the memorable gyro block for 80 coins, 80 pocos. 2 more levels to go, 2 more bosses, down we go. So, as you can see, this level is full of dweevils. There is a boss to fight on here, but he doesn't appear unless you do a certain thing, which I'm just not going to do for obvious reasons, because I don't want the boss to appear. God, can we just take the right ones, right? So most species of dweevil are not too harmful to you. Dweevils as a whole are a bit of a passive enemy. They don't attack unless you seriously kind of piss them off. Watch your treasurometer. If your treasurometer looks like it's close to reacting, you're close to summoning the boss. Don't do that. Though the boss is not terrible. You'll notice I'm just basically keeping out the way. What I want to do is take out the anode dweevils. The anode dweevils are the only ones that can ruin your day, because if by chance you do end up throwing your Pikmin onto them... Oh, no. Okay, cool. They've gone in the water. Basically, if by chance you end up throwing your Pikmin onto an anode dweevil, they're going to have a bad time, whereas for any other species of dweevil, you can whistle them off. It's not the end of the day. So I'm going to try and slowly, carefully kill these 2 anode beetles. Oh, shit ass! Okay, well, we fucked that up. So, here's this level's boss. That's kind of scared me there. So, I am going to fight it as we did last time. 2 species that will be useful to me here are the blue Pikmin and the Bulbmin. Because once again, there is a lot of shit on this floor, and a lot of specifically water around this floor. You don't want to be restricted in where you can and can't go during a fight with everyone's favourite beady longlegs. So, just wait for him to come down like that. Throw your Pikmin onto him safely. Watch for the stamping. He got a couple there. That's not ideal. But hey, there we go. Like in the last one. Stomp, 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 stomp. Then when he drops down, there's your moment to throw some Pikmin onto his undercarriage. And then whistle him off. And repeat this process. Slow and steady. And there we go. So he will drop, surprise, surprise, a gyro block. And I'm just going to reclaim it now. Weirdly, the anode beetle I killed is being carried around by the anode beetle I didn't kill, but I ain't going to bother taking on any more of the anode beetles. It's just not worth it, unless that happens. Cool. Right, I want to try and just get the treasures as easily as possible without fighting any bloody dweevils. Just because it's not worth fighting dweevils. You can kill them, sure, but it's worth they're worth so little money. He's going to do the munge! He did the munge. They're worth so little money, it's just not even worth it, unless they are proving a... Right, okay, with enough of the dweevils bloody fought off, we finally got this final... Actually, no, this is the final gyro block. This is our 5th gyro block, which is, once again, for 80 quid, the red one, which is the fond gyro block. You should have seen the exit, hopefully, over there, so let's head straight down with 39 Pikmin onto the final floor of the Hall of Heroes. Well, at least it gives us a couple of things. It gives us the way out straight here, just in case we wanted that. And it gives us an egg behind this behind this gate here. So, as for the place itself, you'll notice there's a load of jelly floats around of different types. There's also a web. Don't go into the middle of the web until you've taken out the jelly floats. So I'm just going to lure all of the jelly floats to the side and then kill them that way. Jelly floats will come after you fairly easily, so this is a simple of tactic to do. And it's literally as long as you don't set foot like square in the middle of that web-like structure, you'll be absolutely fine. So with that done, I want to... What Pikmin do I actually want to bloody fight this guy with? I'm going to guess. I'm going to take him, so it's definitely going to guess. Less is more, as is often the case with this one. So, my notes very helpfully say, fight with 20 reds and my bulbmin, which gives me my bulbmin and 3 reds. I wasn't counting on it being this tragic, so we'll take those reds, we'll take that. I guess we'll take the yellows. That's still not a huge number of Pikmin. We'll take the blues as well, fuck it. That's probably enough. Hang on to the purples, might need them for treasure, that's it. That's the way to think of it. And I'm going to fart them, and then time for a new boss. Head into the middle of this web. And there he is. This is Raging Longlegs, another member of the old Longlegs family. So he stomps around like this. He's got much flatter feet than BD Longlegs, and as such can do a lot more damage. So he smashes around a lot, and then he will rest for a while. And at that point, you throw your Pikmin onto him. Unlike BD Longlegs, he's got a much easier target of a body. So there's your moment when he shakes you off, and now stand back. And then when the music calms down again from the, oh no, the boss is counterattacking theme, that is when to stay the fuck away from him. He, much like BD Longlegs, he can't aim for you in any meaningful way. He's just stamping around over there like a lunatic. So just wait, really. Be patient. I'm going to actually put the speeder on, which again feels weird during a new boss fight, but it's not an exciting one, unfortunately. He's just a very slow, methodical boss fight. And when you've got as few Pikmin as I have, you really can't afford to fanny around and try and rush him. So there we have it. Oh, there we go. It's weird. He shook him off and then he died. So yes, as long as you're not silly with Raging Longlegs even, it is almost impossible to... It's very easy to fight him without losing any Pikmin. You'll notice, though, this is why I held on to the purples, the final treasure here does weigh 30, and unlike the other ones, so basically in other dungeons where you get a reward at the end, like an upgrade, they want to make sure you get that upgrade for the effort of having fought through the dungeons. So they make sure however few Pikmin you have, the final treasure weighs as many as that once it appears. These final ones are fixed. It is very easy to defeat him and then not have the Pikmin you need to take this back, which is to say the least frustrating. So I hang on to purples just so as long as I've got 3 purples, it's fine. We've had a bit of a shocker, but there we go. Let's wait until this thing's back. So this thing, as you can imagine, it pairs quite nicely and it does actually form a set with all of the gyro blocks we've been gathering for 250 quid. This is the remembered old buddy. The old ROB. Very nice pun there as well. And with that, God, we leave with 36 Pikmin, and some of them are bulbmin anyway, and we've used several candy pops along the way. I always knew the Hall of Heroes would be bad. This is worse than I hoped for, but we still got a load of Pikmin left on the surface. It's not the end of the day. It's very much not the end of the day. It's only halfway through the day, but we got a ton of money as well. We got every treasure in the cavern. That's great. 77 lost. That is bad. That is very bad. So that is our penultimate cave, and as you know, we've done everything on the surface. That's going to be a bloody massive episode, this one. Oh well. That's everything we've done on the surface of the Whistle Wild 2, so next episode we'll be going into the final cave in search of Louis. Thank you very much, and I hope you'll join me then. Good day.